So, just a few words before I start. The DLC for Final Fantasy VII Remake, called Intermission, which focuses on Yuffie. This is not an entirely blind playthrough because I have seen roughly the first 30 minutes or so, where Yuffie meets up with the Avalanche members. I haven't seen her meet up with her buddy. I have seen various bits and pieces throughout the DLC, however. I've seen the Fort Condor minigame, I've seen Lightning Santa, and I have seen, in extensive detail, the CGs at the end. Not the ones involving Yuffie and Sonon, but I've seen the ones involving the party walking to Calm. But apart from that, apart from some other little bits and pieces that I sort of know, like some boss battles here and there, I don't know how any of it fits together, I don't know any of the dialogue, I don't know any of the side quests. All of that is unknown to me. So I am considering this to be a blind playthrough of the DLC, even though I've seen little bits and pieces here and there. And yeah, I am really freaking looking forward to this. So I think without further ado, we'll just set this to normal difficulty. We won't make the mistake that we made in Chapter 11 and accidentally play through it on easy. We'll put it on normal and let's go. That's some pretty fourth wall leaning there, Yuffie, humming your own theme. Not quite breaking it, just, you know, casually leaning on it.
Your girl finally made it to Midgar.
That 2D texture. That's the reason they had to improve the texture, so she could look at it through the telescope. That didn't look like death. Ah, you klutz, Yuffie. The Mako smell?
You got this, Yuffie. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche!
This remix.
We got this! So, members of Avalanche?
Kitty!
Where are you? Come get me already!
There's a kitty there, chat.
Okay, if I was a man in a Moogle hat. Huh? Wait, does this mean what I think it does? Interesting. So, I gotta come to you, do I? You got some nerve.
I'm sorry, I'm too distracted by that kitty. Oh, don't run away. I just want to pat you. This is how you can tell this is a real PS5 version of the game, and it's been improved in every way over the original. The cats are semi-interactive. I'm sorry, I was very distracted by the cat there. So, Yuffie, yeah, she's a klutz, but you saw her juggling those materia balls around. She's definitely not a klutz by the looks of it. Maybe she just landed up there and didn't pay any attention to her surroundings. First challenge. Yes, I know how the map screen works. Follow the Moogle posters to meet up with Avalanche. There's an arrow on this poster, which I assume means we're going this way. Nope, you're not letting me pat you, so you can meow all you want. I can't do anything with you. So just very briefly, my experience with Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII, I think we're about to run into a battle there, so I'll just get this out before we start, is that she is a character that you recruit in between Midgar and Junon. You find her in a forest, you recruit her, and then apart from the Wutai section of the game, you basically put her somewhere in the back of your party and never use her. I personally know and remember nothing about her, other than she steals your materia in Wutai at some point, and spoiler alert, she's probably going to steal our materia in part 2. I imagine that's how they're going to open. I would be shocked if they open any other way. But again, I'm going to say that at the very end of this game, I'm sure. We have our first battles. This remix is incredible. Yuffie can fight effectively both up close and from range. Press square to strike a foe with her throwing star. Hold square to continue attacking while putting distance between her and the enemy. God damn, this remix. Just going to crank it for a sec. I haven't played the DLC, but I have listened to those particular tracks on the soundtrack. We also have Precision Defense, which is guarding just before an enemy lands a hit will greatly reduce the damage Yuffie takes. So basically a perfect block. I don't know if that's been incorporated into the original game as well.
Guess you're never far from a rat in Midgar. Let's see what you got.
Okay.
What are you waiting for?
Yuffie does have a parry materia equipped by the looks of it.
Easy on me, okay?
We have the standard roll, or dodge, and we also have the parry, which is doing this.
Go easy on me, okay?
Alright, so this is just mashing square. Let's hold it down. So if I'm at distance, Yuffie will charge in, attempt to hit the target, and then she will fall back like that. And the same thing will happen if I do it in mid-combo. If I mash square and then hold, she'll put that distance there. Alright, I have some ATB, so let's do the honors. Let's spend your first ATB on Assess. No, the game wants to teach me something first. I think that happened because I pushed down twice, down to Fire Ninjutsu on the left. Elemental Ninjutsu. The ability Elemental Ninjutsu changes the elemental affinity of Yuffie's square attack while her weapon is away. Though it deals non-elemental damage at first, pressing left and right while the ability is selected will alter the affinity of the attack. Use Elemental Ninjutsu to exploit your enemy's weaknesses and pound them into submission. So is this a alternative to equipping all of the various elemental materia? I wonder. We'll find out shortly. For now though, I need to assess you. Toxirats. Haven't seen those before. Large rats that run rampant throughout the Undercity. Their poisonous bodies have allowed them to thwart potential predators and proliferate with ease. That's some alluring alliteration there. You are weak to ice. Alright, so what do you have equipped? You have Cure equipped. We have Steel. The rats are carrying high potions. That's because they like to heal themselves with potions. Use and temporarily enhance Fire Ninjutsu, Ice, Lightning, and Wind. So if I choose Ice here, that definitely does burn an ATB bar, and I see the elemental sign next to Yuffie's ATB gauge has changed to Ice. And I think the way it works is you throw the weapon with triangle. I'm just waiting, doing nothing. Oh wow, does that just stay... Does that stay away indefinitely until I call it back? Kind of want to test that out. Unique ability by pressing triangle. We just did that. Press square while it is away from her to perform long-range ninjutsu attacks. That's the elemental attacks. The weapon will return to Yuffie automatically after a certain amount of time. To retrieve it sooner, press triangle again. How long is a certain period of time? I do note, apart from the fact that I'm poisoned, that this is not building my ATB gauge. So it's away for a long time and we don't get ATB out of it. Yep, that's the elemental attack, which is currently set to non-elemental. I need to assess you. Large insects, I think we've read that before. I won't read it again. Weak to ice. So how about we do this? Throw that. Set myself to ice. Yep, there we go. Weakness, weakness, weakness.
Well, that was easy. And my search for the elusive Moogle continues.
And I did see the proficiency bonus pop up on the right there. So what is our ability for this weapon? Oh god, how many weapons are we going to get? Oh, we have an unequipped materia. This is... Oh, so this thing actually lets us use elemental ninjutsu. We need to get this unlocked immediately. Ninja armlet, 38, 38. That is a very, very good armlet. With respect to those stats, that is very good. What do we have equipped? We have steel, deadly dodge. We do have parry, don't we? Yep, parry, we saw that. We have healing and we have assess. What else? Oh god. I haven't played with blocking yet, but I kind of want to use steadfast block. And if we're using the elemental correctly, then we don't really need this. Subversion could be very useful. I love the fact that it's still got cloud up on the top right there under materia info. Couldn't you have at least recorded some stuff for Yuffie? Oh wait, there we go, we've got Barret there now. We have no one for steadfast block. Yeah, if we're using elemental ninjutsu correctly, we don't need these, I think. Or we can maybe equip those to Sonon when we get him. Synergy is also a Sonon thing. Have taken a bit of damage, let's heal. Destroying objects by pressing triangle. Yuffie is capable of destroying Shinra boxes from a distance. Try destroying multiple boxes at once by giving Yuffie the perfect vantage points. I did see it there. I question the logistics of how you can actually collect the high potion from there, Yuffie, but Yuffie is a ninja, so I'm not going to question it too loudly. I mean, Maka's shards I can understand. That's some mystical planet energy shit. But no, tangible objects such as potions, I question that. So I did mash triangle there, and I think this operates on the same thing as we saw in chapter 16 with Tifa when she was swinging off the chandeliers. Whoops, never mind. No time to talk. I need some ATB. Oh, what happened there? So if I do that... No, okay, that was my ninjutsu. Never mind. I need to set myself to ice before this thing dies, but I think it's going to die anyway. Go up there, please. Let's attack you. Assess you. Again, we've read this. We can hit it easily, though, with wind ninjutsu now. So maybe the aerial combat won't suck as much. Alright, what else do we have under our abilities? Art of War. Buffet an enemy with blows, and all subsequent attacks deal increased damage. Whoa. Okay. Windstorm. Create a gust of wind that damages nearby enemies and launches them towards you. So like a vacuum wave towards us. Let's try Art of War first.
Gonna get what's coming to ya. Get lost! Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit to, I guess, realize whether Yuffie's got a throwing star with her or not. And instinctively, I'm using the D-pad to try and adjust this rather than going to the menu.
Weather this! And our heroine triumphs again.
I'm definitely going to need a period of adjustment to get used to Yuffie. Following the posters, I'll take it. We have materia. And I think I see something glowing on the other side of this partition here. Something blue. Might have been my imagination though. What can we do here? We can just break the boxes. But I imagine we can get up there. Well, we have to get up there because there is materia there. I vaguely remember this. Number 11.
No palm.
I'm sorry, did you mistake that for a Moogle hat?
You okay? Anybody home?
Man, that's no different to what we saw previously. Look for Moogle posters. Yeah, we're doing that. If only Hojo could see you now.
Oh, well, guess I'm not going anywhere until I get that elevator moving.
I'm guessing she thinks that that dude has nothing worth stealing. Yuffie's weapons can be used to strike more than just crates. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Try tossing it at hard-to-reach objects, such as distant switches. That's similar to Barrett's search scope in chapter 13. The elevator Yuffie found has a Moogle poster on it, but the elevator is on a different floor. Find a way to lower it. Hit the power button and lower the elevator. Having successfully lowered the elevator, goddamn, this game, Yuffie continues her search for Moogle posters.
I never cease to amaze myself.
So now that we've done that, we're just going to take a very... No, I can't go this way, never mind. I wonder how you're going to get out of here, buddy.
Think you can take me?
Was not expecting that. Oh, unblockable.
How you like this? Get lost!
Alright, let's try this windstorm thing. Pulls enemies towards us. We have one directly in front of us. I don't see the other one. The other one's over there. Okay, that didn't do anything, so I suspect this is a very close range sort of thing.
How you like this?
Let's retrieve that. Let's try it at this range here.
Piece of cake.
Okay, so I assume what you could do is you could use Windstorm and then hold square to put some distance again. Could be used maybe to tactically control some enemies and separate them maybe. I don't know. That's probably beyond my level of skill. Moogle poster is there, but we are not going that way until I have retrieved that materia.
Gotcha.
thought I saw something blue around here. Maybe it was just that cloth and that light. But we do get something out of it. 2 high potions. Nice. What is with her left hand? I'm just trying to get a glimpse of it. Don't know if that's a wrist guard or an arm guard or what. No doubt a very Wu-Taian thing to equip. Alright, what is our first materia? HP up. That'll come in handy on hard mode, I'm sure.
This town's a total dump. I thought Midgar was supposed to be the marvel of the modern world. Talk about false advertising. City of Mako? City of garbage, more like.
I mean, it's not so bad up on the plate, but down here? Yeah, I can't disagree, Yuffie. This place looks like shit. How are wrist guards? Okay, let's take a look at her equipment. She currently has no accessory equipped, so let's equip that immediately. And I've just realized I can spend SP. One core. Each costs 6. Oh shit, AP up. What the hell? Oh, I've got to take that immediately. Ah, but that's only going to work as long as we have this weapon equipped. And I'm pretty sure we're going to find some other weapons. Still, that seems very, very valuable. We have attack power, magic power, HP, and... I mean, that's a new ability. We have to take that. If it's what I think it is, then basically it's just steel combined with attack. Same as the original game. Goddamn, this particular section looks... I mean, yeah, it's a shithole, as Yuffie noted, but it looks like a gorgeous shithole. Not unlike Tifa's kick. Where are we going? This way? No, we have a ladder here. Okay, let's see if she can fall through a second roof in a row. No, well done, Yuffie. Ooh, another robed man and 2 wolves. Suppose we're going to help him out. Oh, the music stopped. That's never a good sign. Don't fear, Yuffie's here. Save the robed man from those fiends. Do we have to?
You'll do the trick. Come on down.
Obstructions! If the throwing star misses or an object has barred its flight path, it will automatically return to Yuffie. Time your throws carefully and make sure nothing can interrupt them. We have puzzles. So we have to just climb up this conveniently placed ladder here and strike it from a different angle. Man, this thing is just so conveniently placed. Can't imagine why. Oh, there's another materia there. How do we reach that? We'll look at that later. First we have to save the robed man.
Wait. Now to save the day.
That's got to be murder on your hands if you're not wearing gloves. Alright. See, we have to go around to the right once we're done here. Let's do this.
Have no fear. Yuffie's here. Gotcha. Do your work.
Thought I blocked that, but anyway. That one I definitely blocked, and yet the throat clamp didn't actually come off, so I'm quite surprised by that. Assess. Do I need the steel materia equipped for Mug? I do not know. Wayward Wolf. These are new. A creature that once stalked the plains outside Midgar. Oh, we're going to run into these in the next part. But has since ventured into the city in search of prey. It has proliferated within the metropolis's walls and has become extremely ferocious. It will retaliate against any attack made, but dodging or guarding against its counterattack will make it susceptible to staggering. So we have to attack it, guard, and then go ham. Got it. I need ninjutsu. Okay, we have the ability. Okay, there we go. It's pressured. Now, I don't see any of these that can actually increase pressure. So I think I'll just try these and see how we go. Holy shit, that took it out straight away.
So, not even a thank you?
That took off half of its health. Holy crap. Okay. Though the robed man is now safe, he does not appear to be wearing any Moogle paraphernalia. Great observation, Yuffie. So we saw number 11. This is number 20. And we know there's at least 49. God damn, this actually looks incredible. So I got through that battle, but I've taken a fair chunk of damage. We have a ladder and a pole. And I guess this is going to take me up to the green materia that we saw earlier. There we go. Wind. I think that's the one that we were missing. Yep. Not that I think there's any real need to equip those. We're basically swapping a materia slot for an ATB bar and then having the ability to cast as we like. So we're not really losing anything if we've got elemental ninjutsu unlocked. That's my surface level analysis. It could be a lot more complicated than that. Nothing else around here? No. That texture actually looks pretty decent from this angle. I mean, technically it's a skybox, but it's a texture nonetheless. Whatever. Do I need to heal? Probably not. Yeah, at this point we're still nowhere near the outskirts of Midgar. See how far away it is over there. 16. So we've seen 11, 16, and 20. And this one's mumbling about Jenova. Probably just a random word, nothing important at all. And this here takes us back to familiar territory.
This is too weird. Okay, you got this!
That's the Yuffie I sort of remember. Follow the Moogle posters to meet up with Avalanche. Through here, we are in Scrap Boulevard, and this door was locked in the original game. I don't recall if those particular background assets were there or not, like that little spike thing above Yuffie's palm, or that wall. But this gate was definitely here, and it was sealed with yellow tape.
Okay. That rotten egg smell's gone. Must have gotten used to it. Way things are going, I'll be working for Shinra next. Nice try, Midgar.
Yeah, she gagged when she hit the ground. In the...
City's getting to me.
We all talk to ourselves, Yuffie, it's fine. MP up, nice. In the first cutscene when she hit the ground, the first thing she did is she gagged. So she's definitely not used to the smell of Mako, or whatever other pollution the city is putting out. And as Barrett said, the system is designed so that shit runs downhill, so it does not surprise me at all that this place stinks. I've only seen one Avalanche poster here, and it is just on the right. Right here. That reactor is still here. Not that I would have expected it to go anywhere, but damn, just that side is... it's kind of sad.
Wait, did you just come from any monster troubles, or...?
Nah, I think someone cleaned them up beforehand.
Monsters have been acting strange since the bombings. Don't go letting your guard down, okay?
Bombings in the plural, so... I do know that this takes place after Mako Reactor 5 has been hit, but you can see he referenced it.
Bombings have really spooked the fiend population around here. Just wish they wouldn't take it out on us.
Not gonna be good for any of us if Wutai's got their claws in this.
It's definitely after Chapter 7.
Look at that, they blew it up. Easy as you please.
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily
There we go.
shut down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We are in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1.
Oh, what do we have here? Man, that's gotta be Avalanche. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I can do better.
Yuffie?
Moogle hat.
Yo.
There's our palm. So, you're Avalanche?
I'm Jija. Follow me.
Wait up!
How do you pronounce that? Jija. Shadley, how you doing?
So, Jija, why didn't you come meet me before?
I figured an elite W agent could find their own way.
I may be elite, but it's not like I've ever been to Midgar. And what exactly is a W, anyway?
Anyone who lives where you just came from. Think of it as a code name.
Uh-huh.
Still can't believe they sent a kid to do this job.
This kid could kick your ass!
Saying you're a fresh face is all.
Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're saying.
Give me a break, will ya?
And let you walk all over me?
Everyone's talking way too fast. Jija? It sounds like it's pronounced with a J, but I can only pronounce it with a G due to the way my tongue works. We have an additional objective as well. Having followed the Moogle posters, Yuffie manages to arrive in the Sector 7 Undercity, where she meets a collaborator named Jija. She then follows him towards Avalanche's base. Follow Jija to meet the other members of Avalanche. I really want to see what's going on with that TV and with Chadley and everyone else.
These bombings keep up, food prices are gonna go through the roof.
Oof. Relevant.
Hey, don't want you getting lost.
I want to have a look around.
Hey, don't want you getting lost.
Yeah, I'd say the broadcast is over, unfortunately. No, there we go. Let me in.
Can't help wondering how big Avalanche actually is.
The TV's trying to say something, but we can't hear it. Chadley, how are you doing? I mean, he's definitely eyeing me off. But I can't talk to him at this stage. Oh, that's some nice attention to detail there. His head followed me when he went into his idle animation, and he sort of bent down and scratched himself with his left arm, but his head kept following me around. That is some great attention to detail. Yeah, I'm locked into a forced walk here. I pretty much can't go anywhere else until we follow him back to the hideout. And look at that, there's the gang. They're still alive. Oh, materia. I'll come back for you.
I don't get it. The mission was a success. So why aren't they back yet?
Well, judging from the news, they didn't get caught. They'll turn up.
And when they do, we're gonna treat them to a feast. I can almost taste your pizza now, Jesse.
Shame, since you won't be getting any.
What?
Harsh. They're alive. Or at least Jesse's alive, at least.
Hey, don't want you getting lost.
Guess I remember. The one with the sword? Nope, that's yesterday's news. This hottie's got a staff.
Oh, dang. Cloud has been relegated. The one with the staff, spoiler alert, is Sonon.
Hey,
Cloud comes
don't
in,
want you getting lost.
does good work for one day, and then bam, instantly replaced.
Well, here we are. Ladies first.
That's how disposable you are in real life, kids. Follow Gigi, yeah, we've done that. Sector 7 Clinic. And we have a toy Moogle outside. I don't recall seeing this in the main game. Where is it? It's just down from the weapons shop, isn't it? The weapons shop, the beginner's hall is here. It's near the beginner's hall. I would love to see if this is actually here. We have a bench. Look at the way she sits down on that. She doesn't sit down. She sort of does a little flip and then jumps and plonks her ass down. That is not what you would call a dignified sitting action. Ooh. We have a new weapon already. Alright, we've unlocked Elemental Ninjutsu on that. Boomerang, a peculiar thrown weapon that was once used to hunt game. Not racist. Evade and attack. ATB increases when successful. Can use while airborne. Is this like a stance? Oh wow, look at the little tooltip there. That's almost like a trickster phase from DMC. Huh, okay. Let's reslot the materia. We have a link, which we won't use, and I might as well equip my HP up, but I'm pretty sure that means we're going to lose the AP bonus that I just unlocked on the other weapon. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. We've also got an AP up here as well. And a thievery. What the hell is a thievery? What the hell is a shuriken master? What the hell is a precision defense? Oh, this is all good stuff. Oh, wow. We can auto cast barrier if we do a perfect block. Holy crap. Okay. This suddenly got way more interesting. Blocking is not my forte though, so I won't unlock that in just yet. Hey fellas, how are we doing?
These two are Billy Bob and Polk. And that's Niall.
Hi. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra HQ and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, with your full support, we got this.
Ready to rumble, huh?
You better believe it. So, did you guys meet Sonon yet? He was supposed to be here.
Yeah, he got in 3 days ago.
He's out on the town as we speak. Really seems to be enjoying it here.
They weren't taken aback by that.
Does he?
You, got any bags?
As if. Ninjas always travel light. It's like a rule. But I did bring these. Wutai's famous Dachau beans. Eat up. And here you go.
I definitely remember seeing this.
Can you eat these things? Guess you do.
Sheesh, you ninjas are insane.
Do me a favor, Yuffie, and wait here for Sonon. I gotta head out. Your ID should be ready for pickup by now.
Then why don't I join ya?
Nah, I got this. Besides, you reek of trouble.
Harsh. Harsh, but I think that's actually very true. Got a whole bunch of objectives that just popped, but I want to have a look at this. What the hell is this? What were they doing? I mean, I can only imagine that's like the interior of the Shinra building or something like that, but wow, these guys are actually organized. Having said that, we didn't see underneath the bar at 7th Heaven this time, so maybe there'll be something similar under there. We just got a lot of stuff unlocked. Having followed Jijo to Avalanche's base, Yuffie meets the rest of the organization. Talk to the various members of Avalanche to learn about Midgar. I know all about Midgar, I played the original. Talk to Billy Bob, talk to Polk, talk to Nio.
You must be tired from your trip. Why don't you get some rest?
With all the noise in this city? Freaking possible. How about you tell me where in the Shinra building they're keeping that materia instead? Don't hold out on me now. I know you know.
Actually, I kind of don't. At least, not an exact location. All I know is that Shinra, for most purposes, treats materia as a weapon. Which means the Advanced Weaponry Division probably deals with it. And since that's in the basement...
I see. So, Shinra hides its top secret materia in the basement.
Bit of a leap, but okay.
You won't have to wait much longer, my precious. I promise.
Just be careful, will you? Please? Oh yeah, you should introduce yourself to Billy Bob. He knows a thing or two about the Shinra building.
The only glimpse of the basement that we saw in the original game was it was a cutscene where Scarlet was using an interesting footrest.
Sonon's still not back? Must be in Wall Market then.
What's Wall Market?
You trust him
Let's
to
just
go
say
there?
It's a place for people with mature tastes.
Mature tastes.
There's lots of different establishments. It's kinda hard to explain.
No, I think I get it. Like bars filled with smoke so thick you can't even see, and drinks so bitter you want to spit them right back out. Where everyone gets drunk and complains about how kids just don't understand the value of hard work. They'll be the death of society. Ugh, how can they not see that they're the ones destroying it? Wutai's got a place like that, where grown-ups drink their lives away. It's called the Happy Turtle.
Interesting. There's a Happy Turtle in Midgar as well.
Huh?
I don't know where exactly because I've never actually been, but I do see their flyers from time to time.
You do, huh? Oh, they're taking down Midgar one citizen at a time. I salute you, Happy Turtle.
Come to think of it, there's a man who goes around putting up flyers for the bar. People call him Old Snapper, and he doesn't dress like your average Midgar male. Might be from Wutai.
I gotta find him. Man deserves some Dachau beans.
Goddamn, I had about 12 things to say during that conversation, and the conversation just kept going and going in different directions. Wall Markets. I have no idea if Yuffie is going to make her way over to Wall Market or not. I have no idea if we're heading into Sector 6. I have heard about the Happy Turtle. I've heard, I think, one of the songs. I've heard that's a very interesting side quest.
Getting here must have been quite a journey. Still can't believe you came all this way on your own. So the Happy Turtle's from Wutai, huh? I never knew. Old Snapper's a character. You'd like him. Getting here must have been quite a journey.
Alright, let's have a chat to Billy Bob, who apparently knows something about the Shinra building.
My teeth.
You're welcome. So the materia I'm looking for is in the Shinra building, right? And where is that exactly?
Ignorance truly is bliss, huh?
What did you just say?
Oh, didn't mean to offend you. Of course, you probably knew this already, but there's a whole other city built on the plate above us. Shinra building's right in the middle. You can't miss it.
Oh, that one. Why didn't you say so?
Now, if you want to get topside, you first gotta get out of the slums. And for help with that, you should talk to Polk. You know about the VR combat simulation module.
Oh, here we go.
Huh? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? It's that thing that stimulates modulation.
Hmm? Kinda. It's a machine that puts you in a virtual world where you can practice fighting all you want. There's even a portable version of it. Guy around the corner has one.
Uh-huh.
Hardly ever see technology that cutting edge down here. So what do you say? Want to try it?
I really don't have time to be playing around with some stimulator. But just
Simulator.
I'll take it for a spin.
Jesus Christ, Yuffie.
The guy's name is Chadley. He's over by the neighborhood watch. If you ever feel like some virtual training, I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
Okay, so Chadley does actually speak to other people inside Sector 7 and elsewhere. He does actually communicate to other people other than the party. No, thanks to her interaction with Nio, Yuffie now knows that materia is developed in the basement of the Shinra building. Having talked with Billy Bob, Yuffie now knows that the Shinra building resides in a different part of the city above them. I mean, that's one way of putting it. So we have Happy Turtle, we have a VR, and I think I know what you're going to offer, sir.
You look kind of nervous.
I just want to make sure I have the plan down pat. You know, like how to get up top and all that.
Well, if you had an ID, you'd normally just take the train up there. But with all the commotion going on, that's not really an option. Security's on high alert. If you ask me, your best bet is to sit tight and wait for things to settle down some.
Sit tight, but I want to go now.
Be my guest then. Go get killed.
Harsh.
It's my line.
You look about ready to die of boredom. Want to play Fort Condor?
Fort Condor?
I should have known. It hasn't been out long, so there's no way you W's would have heard of it.
Yes I have. And what's more, I'm awesome at it. I'll whoop you so hard you'll wonder if you ever knew the rules.
For my benefit, then. Let me go over them.
I can't believe they actually brought this back, and they appear to have actually done something good with it. This was a minigame and a location in the original. Who knows whether it's going to be a location in the remake. Given that this exists, I suspect the answer is going to be no, but I have been proven wrong on many things before. Okay, a beginner's guide to Fort Condor. Fort Condor is a board game. No, it's not. It's a fortress where you can get the Phoenix materia, where you employ units and materia to destroy your opponent's headquarters. Before play begins, let's select a loadout. You can select what board to use, which will determine the number of ATB charges and materia available to you, along with the units you wish to deploy. Check what units and board your opponent plans to use, and adjust accordingly. So the board is not unique to... Wait, let me say that again. The board is not persistent across both players. I can have a board and they can have a different board. The opposition's board and unit loadout is displayed on the right. Each unit has a weakness that can be exploited for massive damage. That's a nod. Therefore, keep in mind which units your opponent is using when selecting yours. Weak point, massive damage. You can't edit your board or units at the moment, so press X to start. Thank you for telling me all that, game. For reals. So I can see L1 and R1, maybe that will change our board. I can't do anything. We have headquarters, outpost, we can use fire and heal. Our opponent can use ice and something else, I have no idea what that is. 8 ATB versus 6. And as the game notes, all I can do is press X. Can I press L2? Yes, I can. Alright, just diving straight in. Also, this music. This music is perfect. When the game begins, both you and your opponents will have 3 bases, a headquarters and 2 outposts. To win, you must either destroy your opponent's headquarters or have more bases left standing when the timer runs out. Units will automatically march forward and engage enemies once they have been deployed. Each unit has an ATB cost required to place it on the board. Your ATB charges, which refill over time, can be viewed at the top left of the screen. Press X to deploy a unit. Ye gods. Move the cursor to the spot you wish to deploy a unit, then press X to begin selecting the units you want. To change the drop location, press cancel and reselect. So we have to actually hop out and move the location manually. A unit is assigned to one of 3 roles: Vanguard, Ranged, or Defense. Pay close attention to these roles as they determine what enemies a unit will be effective against. I'm not going to read that. Instead, I'm just going to look at the top of the screen. Underneath the timer where it says Tactical Mode, it shows that triangle. So I assume for this guy, what I need to do is drop a defender, either in the form of a riot trooper or a blast ray. A unit's role is displayed above them. When placing a unit on the board, enemy troopers that are at a disadvantage will be highlighted. A diagram, yep, we just mentioned that. You can move the cursor anywhere within your own territory and as far as your farthest unit has advanced. Extend the front line deeper into enemy territory to press the advantage. Okay. So we are in slow motion at the moment. Time is not completely stopped. Let's place a blast ray. I can see 2, 2, 3, 2 here. So let's put down a blast ray here. And let's use a Grenadier or Slug Ray on you. I don't know what the icons mean yet. The icons on the right where it says castle, foot, something. Don't know what that means. Materia, magic attacks. Materia allows you to use powerful spells during a match. Press L1 to select the location to cast your magic. Once you have made your decision, press X to unleash the attack. Offensive spells work differently in Fort Condor in that they do not deal elemental damage. Instead, each spell has its own unique attack pattern. Ooh. Spells can only be used once per battle. What? So knowing when and where to cast them is key. And it doesn't actually pause while I'm doing that. Is that guy dead? Yes, good. Alright, let's put down another Riot Trooper. I'm going to put down a Grenadier here. And what does the... I mean, I can't see anything other than just a circle when I'm holding down L1. This guy's getting through, so let's do that. I'm not sure what I should be using to attack these outposts, whether I should be using the attacks or what, but let's just put some dudes down. We have the ATB for it. No, we don't have the ATB for it. Never mind. Flies straight ahead and deals damage upon landing. Alright. This music. Alright, let's just try casting a spell on the HQ. I'm also going to see if friendly fire is a thing. It is not, and that did not appear to do very much at all. This music. Which we heard for very little time because it was over very quickly. Oh, I'm not a fan of this remix. It's a little bit too circusy for my liking. What have we got? Sentry gun prototype defense. I assume that's a unit or something I can use. And Condor coin. No idea what those are.
Damn, Yuffie, how'd you do that? You totally kicked my ass.
It was a tutorial.
You didn't lose on purpose? Wow.
Well, if you're looking for a challenge, the Undercity's got no shortage of serious players.
I've kind of got better things to do.
No, we don't.
Sure about that? Word is, if you beat the Grandmaster, you can win some serious cash. Materia, too.
And a trophy.
Materia?
That's right. But you should know, the hardcore competitors won't give you the time of day till you've proven yourself.
Whatever. Bring it on! All this talking's giving me a headache. I'm gonna go do some recon.
I won't stop you. Just don't go too far, okay?
Once again, there is a shit ton of stuff popping up here. I did see something about a sorcerer board and a vanguard. I assume these are key items? Yeah, look at this. Total unit 6. Okay, so the board changes our materia and how many ATB charges we can use. Inlaid with the HP restoring materia cure, and it's also got fire. Inlaid with 2 orbs of attack elemental materia, and these are the various units that we can deploy. Oh boy, we could be here a while. Wutai's local speciality. Exceptionally tough legumes packed with nutrients. And we can trade the Condor coins to Old Snapper for items. We just had about 12 objectives pop up. Having collected all the intel she can, Yuffie must now wait for her partner, Sonon, to return. We're going to do some recon while waiting Sonon's return. Talk to Chadley. I'm absolutely doing that first. He can be found near the Neighborhood Watch headquarters, and we need to find Old Snapper, a man who goes around town posting flyers for the Happy Turtle. And then there's this. I mean, we have to do it. We can't not do this. This is a 100% playthrough. We have to do that. You got anything else, sir?
Hey, you up for a round of Fort Condor?
No.
Oh, you sure?
You're the tutorial, buddy. I've had my fun with you.
Yeesh. Those DeChow beans are really something else. I think I broke a tooth. Hey, you're a ninja, right? So, like, how crazy was your training? Must be cool being a ninja, sneaking around the place.
Sneak? No.
Yeesh. Those DeChow beans are really something
Still can't
else.
believe you came all this way on your own.
Alright, let's head back upstairs and see if we can have a chat to Chadley, see what he's got to offer, and see if we can get some proficiency into our